Good morning, YouTubers. It's your girl, Lady Hughes here. I remember I told you all I would come back with an update on the symptoms of ovulation I experienced, alleged, because this cycle was unmonitored, and um, the side effects of the Clomid and all the supplements I was taking. So I experienced every side effect known to man, one with the Clomid. Um, Also, I experienced two peak ovulation readings on the OPKs, or ovulation predictor kits. The first 3 days of taking the Clomid, first 3 days of taking the Clomid, I experienced severe indigestion, of which I used Tums to combat that. And I experienced a little indigestion round about the last couple days of the cycle, so that wasn't too bad. I also experienced only one, which is amazing, one severe migraine. For those of you who do not know, migraines are the major side effect of Clomid. A lot of reviews online with the Clomid, the headaches, they just make them sound so awful. And I'll tell you this, the one that I did experience, it was so awful. I had to call into work. Um, Also, I did drink that night before. I had only one glass of red wine, and I didn't even get to finish it because I wasn't, I just told myself I really didn't want to drink this cycle anyway, but it was my birthday, so I had one glass of red wine, and I regretted it indubitably the very next day because I did not get out of bed till 2 o'clock p.m. the following day. Um, I ran every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, every morning, got up, did my meditation, ran. We baby danced every other day per doctor's orders, and every day during my fertile window. The only side effects I experienced, every side effect. The side effects I experienced were I experienced major fatigue, even with all the running I was doing on the weekends. I experienced major fatigue. I stopped taking Excedrin, which is my go-to headache medication, over-the-counter medication. Nausea, mild headaches happened after my peak fertility reading. I experienced a lot of mild nausea and a lot of mild headaches. The headaches weren't, you could tell it was there, but it wasn't just, oh my God, I can't do anything. I can't function normally. I didn't even have to take anything for it. So that's pretty amazing. I experienced acne. I don't know if you noticed, but I don't wear any makeup. Well, I wear mascara and lip gloss. That's it. I don't put makeup on my face. So if you can look closely, you'll see these dark spots right here. I had acne right here on my chin, all up in this area, and right here in my T-zone. And that was pretty weird to deal with. I haven't had acne since right after I met my husband, and we cleared up my skin, the natural way. I've experienced cramping pretty much every day throughout this cycle. My stomach was itchy more towards the last 2 weeks of my cycle, and when I say itchy, I have scratch marks and whelps on my stomach, on my lower abdomen, like below my belly button, because my stomach was itching so bad. I actually thought that we made this cycle and we conceived, but lo and behold, the witch reared her ugly head 2 days late, but actually it may have been on schedule. I ovulated late. I think I ovulated on cycle day 16. I experienced a high OPK reading on the 15th, Then when I woke up on the morning of the 16th, I took my OPK again, and it was in peak. So I think I ovulated on day 16, which makes sense as to why I ovulated. I'm sorry, I didn't start my cycle 2 days late. It was 3 days late, which would make it right on time 14 days after I ovulated. What else can I say? I'm almost positive I did in fact ovulate, because I ovulated on cycle day 16. I experienced ovarian pain and lower back pain on cycle day 17. And then cycle days 22 through 24, 25, I experienced major tightness in my tummy and twinges in my uterus. And when I say in my uterus, I could feel it like to my core, in my cervix and everything. My temperature dipped on cycle day 24, which made me think that I had implantation. Wasn't sure what was going on with that, because by the next day it was back up like 98.6, which is pretty high for me. The remainder of the cycle, I was very dehydrated. I could not get enough water. I actually began drinking Gatorade along with my 8 glasses of water a day, which it's in my bag, and this camera sitting on my bag. But the bottle is about half a gallon size that I bring to work with me every day. I down that water by 10 o'clock a.m. and I'm still thirsty. So I started just purchasing Gatorade or water with electrolytes in it. Another thing, I did receive a false positive taking the Clomid, as I think I warned you about in the last video, not necessarily sure. I'm trying to make this video as quick as possible, like under 10 minutes. I have 3 more minutes to go. Okay, so I experienced a peak OPK, which is a positive OPK, meaning I was going to ovulate within the next 24 hours on cycle day 11, which I knew was too early, which was why I continued to test. As far as the supplements I took, I only took the HCG on one day. I think I made a good choice with doing that. I'm only going to do that one day this cycle as well. This cycle, we will be actively trying to conceive, doing everything we can to make this baby thing happen either this month or next month. The doctor has put me on 50 milligrams. I called last week on the first sight of blood. So I'll be picking up the prescription for that today. I did not take the Ova Boost. Reason being is because I don't need the Ova Boost. I'm just not going to take that. I'm not going to overdo my body on the supplements. The soy isoflavones caused, this may be TMI, it caused me to be super, super, super horny. Could not keep my hands off my husband for about a week. I just could not keep my hands off of him. So just be wary of that. If he's not going to be in the mood, you might be pulling out your toys. But fortunately for me, my husband was in the mood. I did not take the kelp for longer than 3 days. The reason why is because I did realize that one of the supplements that I am currently taking does have kelp in it already. So excellent. I did not take my iron supplement as well because I did not want to overdo it on the iron, which I was feeling a bit constipated, and I know iron causes constipation. But everything else I pretty much, was pretty faithful and diligent about taking. Now, on the next couple of videos, I will be discussing, I have a few questions in my email. So the next video will be a Q&A, which I will try to get to by the end of this week, hopefully. I had a few questions about my hair and about my skincare regimen and Just, your basic TTC questions, such as how many children do you want, how long have you been trying to conceive, and, what do you plan to do in case you never conceive, which, cross our fingers, that won't happen. Please don't jinx me like that. And, just, some questions about my personal life, which I fully intend on answering. So, if you have any other questions, please feel free to type them in the comment box or send me an email, and I will try to respond to you within the next video. I will also be putting in my introduction video. Gosh, guys, I am so behind with everything. Just bear with me. I am enrolled in a master's program, and right now involved in an internship and working and taking care of my wifely duties at home with my husband, making sure that, my home is stable, because, my family comes number one first, above and all, my family. So once that gets done, then I will definitely, hopefully, get to you by the end of the week with the videos answering your questions. The hair regimen video probably won't come about to the next. I'm going to give myself 2 weeks. As you can see, I don't do my hair for work, based on my own cultural beliefs and, the maturity factor. I look really young because I'm natural. I look really young. So in order to get respect from not only my colleagues, but also the children that I work with, this is a more mature look, and they respect me a lot more. Without this and with my hair down, I look like a child. So I will definitely get back to you on all your questions, comments, and like I said before, I appreciate you following me on my trying to conceive journey. And I challenge you all to make a list of 10 things you're grateful for every day. And I promise you, you will wake up, your day will be so much better. You'll go to sleep and you'll sleep soundly, thinking of the things that you are most grateful for in your life. It could be parents, it could be the sky, it could be the grass, it could be your spouse, your children. Just think and write down the things you are most grateful for in your life. And I look forward to talking to you soon. Have a great rest of your day.